Hi, Marianly and Cooper. How are you?
Hey Leora, how are you?
Good.
Good. So I loved your scene work together this season, especially when Nate calls Bronwyn Rojas. I knew I was in for a special scene then. So for both of you, what did you like best about working with each other this season?
I that's a great question, and I think we just Marianly's just the worst to work with. Like it really is not. I'm kidding. It's so much.
He's
Not
been
us stealing
stealing my
those
answers.
lines.
He's been stealing my answers all day.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I feel like we vibe so much on set, and we know these characters so well. And props to like Karen McManus for creating like beautiful characters, and all the writers on the show, and Erica, the showrunner, and the directors, just for like having trust in us and believing in us. I think it's really a breeze, and I think we just have like great chemistry. I think we really understand the characters and the dynamic, and we talk about having scenes together. Like it's effortless and it's so fun and free.
I think my favorite thing is like the games that we play in between scenes. Like we have these like acting games for like you want to do a double go so
Yeah,
they
okay.
see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So we do
Nice.
this pretty much like before every scene. Like, really like a handshake. Wait, what's handshake?
Da, 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 da.
You know, and that just fun and light.
Yeah. And connected as well. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So Marianly, I loved your baby did a bad thing performance. So good.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
And then Cooper, it's a small moment, but I love when you're giving instructions for your pet iguana. It speaks so much about who Nate is and like how you capture his kindness and his empathy. So what were some of your favorite moments to play this season for both of you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great question. Straight off the bat, I would say that was a really fun scene to play with. Stan is his best friend, and so he's real devastated about what's to come without spoiling too much. And working with Kareem, who plays Chris, like he's just phenomenal, and like it's just a breeze to be able to work with him. And obviously Mariani as well. Like our scenes are just so much fun, and they flow and they're free. And I think this season really ups the suspense and the intensity and the action. I think there's more stunts. There's a few fight scenes and whatnot. And so yeah, it was just a blast. It was truly a blast to be able to like work with everybody and get to try new things and challenge ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah. I think episode 5 was such a fun episode to film
Mm.
because it's basically like, a little snippet of freedom that they have throughout the season, and it happens in this episode. So all of the scenes were about like being free and having fun and like appreciating one another as characters and like as actors. So those were fun. There's like a scene at the beach that we, had so much fun filming. The karaoke thing was like so nerve wracking, also really fun. And like Cooper said, especially episode 8 is very filled with like action scenes and sequences, and those were like, oh my god, a dream to work on.
It feels like a blockbuster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
very cool.
Yes. So tell me about some of your favorite memories from set.
Ooh,
So many.
oh my god! So there was one, right? We were playing this game called The Mind, and we were shooting one night in episode 5, and so like a lot of the cast, we sat down at a table, and Money only brought this game called The Mind. And this was like such a great memory. I remember like it's a game where you have to work together to without speaking to like you get dealt a certain amount of cards. So say like you have 2 cards each, and you have to like without speaking to one another, you have to be like so in tune with everyone's energy, and you have to put cards down in order, like they're numbered. And so that was a great memory one night
It
where we were
was
just
such a
playing.
good day.
Yeah, it was such a great day where we were just
Yeah.
like we played like shooting was amazing, and then like offset we were able to go play this game for hours and like really just be connected with like one another. Um, what else was there? I mean, you
I
want
think I loved the day we wrapped because last season we didn't get our wrap with this crew. We had pretty much the same crew that we had in season 1, but 3 days short of finishing season 1, New Zealand went on lockdown, so we had to rush to Canada and finish the show over there. And we didn't really get to celebrate with the crew the hard work that they put in. And so this season, that was a very, very special day. And we just, felt like over the moon to be able to give everyone a hug at the end of the day and celebrate the accomplishment of season 1 and 2.
Yeah, over 2 years. I agree.
Yeah.
And I also think like off that, like I think the first day was also like a blessing too. I think to be able to come back for season 2, the first day was really, really special. And in New Zealand to commemorate the beginning of work, they do something called a karakia. So it's basically like the Maori people of New Zealand. It's a very like traditional thing. They come and they bless the land and they bless the work and the people, and they basically sing like a song or like a prayer. And so they would sing a prayer, and then we would kind of sing a song back to them. And then we would and everyone does like a hongi with the Maori elders of this country, of this land, which we like walk on, New Zealand. And a hongi is basically like it's called the breath of life. So like you touch foreheads with the person and breathe their air in. And it was just really like beautiful. It's such a great way to like start a job. So I think that was also really amazing memory on set too, the first and last.
So special.
So special. Yeah.
It's beautiful. And so the show is loved all around the world. What have been some of the fan reactions that really surprised you or stayed with you?
Oh, I mean,
Wow.
we had one recently, a fan reaction, which was so like amazing.
So lovely.
We were at the Empire State Building recently in New York for a photo shoot, and a young woman, she came along and she traveled a couple hours to get to the Empire State Building. She didn't know when we were going to be there, and she couldn't afford Comic-Con, and she caught us there, and she was so excited and like emotional to see us, but like in the best way. And we got a photo with her, and we signed her book, and she was just so appreciative that we were there, and it was just so beautiful. We got a photo with her, and I think it goes to show that the show really touches people in such like a positive way. Like it's crazy what entertainment can do.
Yeah, I think just like how relatable the characters are. Whenever we get to see social media comments, or this year was the first time that we actually interacted with fans because of COVID. We actually did some in-person press, and it's just so honestly like shocking in the best way possible how like your work and this show could touch people and make people feel seen and heard and represented in so many different ways, because this is also a very diverse cast. So it's a very special project, and we're so lucky, and we really have like the loveliest fans. Yeah.
Truly.
Well, thank you both so much for the art that you bring into the world. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely day. Thank you.
Thank you, Lyra. I appreciate it.